Okay, folks, here we are. Wilwood 67 GTO, 66 GTO. Showing it with the tubular A-arms and the Alden controllable shocks. Working on the shim clearance now for the rotor, for the brake caliper. You see how it's not straight? I'm going to try one more shim to try to align that more perpendicular to the rotor, because I feel that that is gapped more than that. Okay, so we're going to add the fourth shim finally for the bottom. They could have just told you to put 4 shims in to start. I hope that clears it up, because I'm not ready to reinvent the wheel, literally. Doc's Pontiac Garage, off again with it. We're going to red Loctite your bottom, and we're going to red Loctite your oval. Oop. Didn't want to do that. You know, the cinch nut or whatever they want to call it. This thing, we're going to use 271 Loctite on that bolt. They're talking 120 pounds, and they're also talking 65 foot-pounds on those two. We'll see. Anyway, Loctiting the cinch nut, or whatever that is, the cone nut on the top. The spindle that we drilled out real nice, and then also that bolt. Red Loctite. 4 shims are used, and that's where I'm at. All right, folks, you know, when I saw 120, I wasn't happy with it. It's just too much, I think. I don't know. I put it at 100 foot-pounds, ran in with the air gun, red Loctite. That's it, man. I don't trust it anymore. So it's at 100 foot-pounds. You do what you want. The other one's at 65 foot-pounds. Loctite it in, and that's where I'm leaving it, man. Just didn't feel comfortable with the 120. Got it to 100, but anyway, spindle nuts, torquing. They say 120 and 65. I put it at 100 and 65 on that one with red Loctite. Enough. That's it. Talk to you soon. Like me if you like me. Catch you. Okay, Doc's Pontiac Garage. We're working on the cinch nut deal. They show you these 3 diagrams. I imagine what they're saying is they don't want the caliper holding bolt to protrude. And that's where I came out with. Now that's 3 shims per bolt. They give you 15 shims. I'm not hallucinating. 4 times 4 would be 16. So the guy who's going to need 4 shims, he's... Anyway, this is the last stage. You'll be able to take this apart one more time. You know that your cinch nut is right. 3 shims for the caliper. 4 shims for the spindle arm. 65 foot-pounds. I put that one at 100 foot-pounds. Tear it all back down again. Put the rotor on. All right, folks. Talk with you soon. Like me if you like me. Hope all my tech tips helped. Catch you. Okay, I like to clean up the cotter pins, give them a little bit of a look. Plus, my man Joe Brink in the house. We're going to adjust up his coilovers more. I did loosen sway bar bolts loose, just so it's not, I don't know. I loosened my sway bar mounts. Now I'm going to go adjust these coilovers with a new G37 or C32 wrench that Joe bought. We got a new wrench. So that's where I'm at with that. Adjusting the coilovers. We were a paint stirrer thickness. We want to go a little more. Talk to you soon. Like me if you like me. Loosen your sway bar bolts before you adjust your coils. Might be the thing to do. Okay, Doc's Pontiac Garage. We got the Wilwoods on there with the caliper and the pads loaded. That's how it's looking. Hydraulics are up next. But basically that's how it's looking. It's a nice looking unit. Put the calipers in the back like a normal man. I think we're going to drain the brakes this way. Out the bottom. Anyway, twisted up the springs a little more. And I think, Joe, look, here's what we got to trim. You see it? See how it's a little wide there? We'll get it. We'll just back that off, but we'll see with your molding. Kind of hard to get the molding on without scratching the paint. You always have to touch it up, but we'll get started on it. And then this side, isn't it nice to be able to look on the, yeah, this side same way. Could use a little trim, man. See it? It's just a little bit big. I don't know if that's gonna help us, but we'll get you fitted for some rear chrome moldings that'll look sharp and some rear back moldings. I don't know if it'll be this run, but maybe we'll just trim you. I don't know, we'll see. See how far I get. You got the QA1 rear control arms. What the hell is this? What is this? Don't know what that is. Weird. Anyway, that's how it's looking. That's what we're looking like. Doc's Pontiac Garage, and we're out of here. Catch you.